Hello, welcome back to our channel. Ojimbe Wanakale here, and I'm back with a new video. Let me quickly turn off, reduce the volume on the TV. My niece and my daughter were watching Disney Junior. I love it. Work was great, so every time reward yourself with a very fresh drink. Could be water, could be coffee, could be shikundu, could be wine if you are lucky, or just anything. So today I'm lucky. I have my deluge. So let's begin with our video. In this video, I want us to talk about some of the unexpected things I want us to briefly discuss some of the unexpected things that you need to prepare for during, on, or after your wedding season. I love talking about weddings, do I? I probably loved my wedding, or or maybe I just love the whole idea of weddings, or maybe I just want people who found the ones to get married and join this page of adulthood, the wives and husbands crap. So it's open, guys. Yeah, without wasting time, let's begin. Okay, so I broke down the points into 5. These are the things that people don't really talk about, but I feel like we should, and we should be prepared for these things. So expect the unexpected. Number 1, if you are a bride or a groom having a wedding, you must always make room for disappointments. So expect disappointments in your day. Yes, you want your day to be everything that you plan, but things don't always go as planned. So weddings are one of those eye-opening events in your life that will tell you who your true friends are, who your true family are, and who is who in your life, because you have this big circle of friends and whatever acquaintances, but during the time that you need them the most, that's when you now will realize who the true people in your life are. So these disappointments will come from all corners, from friends, from family, from relatives, from people you trusted with all your heart, from your bridal squad in most cases. So make room for disappointment, meaning you should always lower your expectations. People will surprise you when it comes to wedding, and weddings is when you really know who your true circle, where your circle really draw the line. Yeah, so even family, close people, that is how you know who is who in your life. So expect disappointment at all times. Disappointment from vendors as well, people that you hired for your event. You want your day to be 100% according to what you plan, and then it turned out 95% or worse, 45%. You like in my case, I got some disappointments. These are some people I didn't really trust. Like for the cake, I hardly know the person, and I paid that cake like in August. I specifically asked, how soon should we make a deposit so that the cake can be dry? I was told, make a booking at least by August. We did so. The cake came. My dear, it didn't even reach the reception. It broke. That's why I didn't even have pictures of that cake, because Jesus Christ. So always expect room for disappointments in your event. Disappointment from family, including parents. Parents are some of those people. Some are very sensitive, some are just difficult to work with. You find out sometimes let's say you make 30 dresses for the parents. Obviously, you are not gonna give all of them. Not everyone will get a dress, and there are just those those grannies or aunties who are not understanding. They will be very angry that you didn't give them a dress. But imagine, are you supposed to make 200 dresses? Just stick within your budget and expect to disappointment, expect to be told somehow, expect the list of some people, because not everyone in your circle is a friend. Not everyone in your circle is really care about you. Not everyone in your circle is really happy for you. I think I touched enough on the disappointment. Just to say, don't have high expectations of people. Just keep it low and do you. And yeah, don't, and let go of what you can't control. If you are disappointed, you are disappointed, but there is really nothing you can do. You gotta move on. Number 2, I'm saying you should expect to lose items. I think this is very common in every party, not just weddings. If you are hosting a party, expect that some things will go missing because people are a lot in the house. And yeah, it's very common in our African community. People don't come with one goal. This one is coming to your wedding, but the main purpose, they have an extra bag here just to pack stuff and shop from Kwanekamba's closet, Kwanekamba's kitchen. Like my auntie is one of those in my wedding. She's one of those women who really stock up on household items, on cutlery and those kind of things. She has a whole kitchen packed. But after my wedding, I can even feel the pain in her eyes. Like, whoa, things were lost, from plates, from whatever, forks. People will steal pretty much anything. I don't know if it's stealing or it's just taking. Yeah, expect to lose items. So on that point, I think it's also advisable that you lock up some of your valuable items. I personally lost my hair. It was I never discussed this with people except my sisters, but I lost my Brazilian hair, 2 bundles. I don't know how yeah, the curly ones. It's real hair. I'll insert the picture on here. I lost that hair. I had planned to use it for my hairstyles, and well, when I went to the salon, I had to go for a different hairstyle because I couldn't find it. And at first I was like, maybe I left them, I didn't pack them. I came back to Windhoek, that hair is nowhere to be found. So obviously I packed it and it just got lost during the wedding preparation, which is, there's nothing you can do. So always expect to lose items. It's in the African way of living that when there is a party, everyone has a different mission. Some people just came to take things from the vendor, like the decor team. They have to be really careful, otherwise there will be spoons missing, the pots missing. Pots missing, even chairs in the house where you the one you used to host people. Obviously, if you are having a party, you are the host, you need to make room to give people stuff that they are asking for. Like one auntie will come with no pot, so obviously you have to give them, but somehow you're gonna lose some of those items. Even the meat. You know, most Africans love to empty pretty much everything, even toothbrushes. So expect to lose items. Number 3, when you are having a wedding, you should expect to be judged or even just to be mocked. That is very common in African communities. People love to judge, people love to talk. So You will never go away with this, no matter how perfect your wedding is. If you have this fairy tale wedding, expensive with helicopters and what, we are still gonna be like, that's a lot of waste of money for nothing, or blah blah blah, or they are wasting money, or fish lot, or they will bring up stories about your wedding. If you have a very low wedding, like everything was not really of standard, we are still gonna talk. How can they have a wedding like that? Why are you having a wedding you cannot afford? Whatever you do, people are gonna talk, so expect to be judged. All you need to do is know who you are, what you are capable of doing, and do things within your means. Just don't expect to please everyone. Obviously, you are not supposed to do a wedding to please, but people are still gonna request. I mean, they are still gonna demand. They are still gonna air their views on your wedding, like your wedding was this and this. Just ignore the noises. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you are, what you are starting here, which is marriage. So wedding is a one day thing. So who cares what happens? If you can afford a fairy tale wedding, go on with your whatever. Yeah. So judgment and mockery is very common in the African culture. Another thing, I don't know, yeah, expect tears. This can be tears of joy or tears of hurt or disappointment, just anything. If you are having this big event in your life, just expect unexpected tears. I don't think you really have a wedding where you didn't shed a tear, which could be tears of just, you are just disappointed or hurt, or things are not going as planned, or you are just shedding tears because they also come up with all these long speeches, which can be which can be very emotional. And yeah, so tears are very much expected in during wedding season. Or yeah, it's very much common. There are also those tears of, I don't know, I think those are tears like culture. Or I told myself, I'm not gonna cry. What is there to cry about? The moment they started talking, those grannies, they were choosing grandparents, I could already see tears rolling over my eyes. That time they were getting ready to send me of that money. I don't know what happened, guys. I lost it completely. I was in that meeting for like 2 minutes. Woo! Tears also from your family. You this one I didn't see it coming. Like my sisters, some of them, they lost it completely. Goose was I don't know what was happening there. And apparently my grandmother also shed tears. So when my husband came and we were being they were talking to us together before we leave, my grandmother couldn't be there because they had a meeting prayer to my wedding to talk to me. Apparently, because she wasn't there when they were also talking to my husband, only to learn later that Granny was very emotional, so she couldn't be there. I'm like, okay, that is unexpected, obviously. So expect tears. The last point that I put up is expect to be broke after the wedding. This is obvious, guys. Weddings are very expensive. No matter how much you think you budgeted for, there is a lot of spending involved during wedding. Just because of these things of moving upside down, going to church, coming back, doing this, going back, there is just fuel involved. I don't know what is happening there. So after wedding, you are always just broke. And one of my friends, Otile, when I was busy with my wedding, she was she couldn't make it to my wedding because she has a newborn, and she told me that I couldn't give you anything right now, but trust me, I'm planning to give you after you are done with the wedding. Trust me, you are gonna thank me later because you are gonna need that money after the wedding. Only to realize, yes, after the wedding, my husband and I were just laughing. Even we were laughing at each other like, now we are these people. We are done with the wedding. We are on our own with our broke accounts. So we decided, let's just leave this north. Let's leave the north. We didn't even Natuningana Mafia because we didn't have money, guys. So we went and we stayed in Swakopmund, and I think it was so nice because we got to spend a whole month just resting from all the exhaustion, and yeah, it was so nice. And I later learned that the gifts that came after the wedding, those were the real deal, because the money that you were getting during the wedding, when I get an e-wallet, I'm just giving to my sister, and what is not there, or do this, or so the money that I got in my wedding, I remember having a list. I got 23,000. This is not a lie. I have a list. I still have it because these are people that I owe for the rest of my life. Should they need help or they have something similar one day, I'll definitely be a fool not to contribute or give a hand. Yeah, I got just monetary value 23,000. The gifts are a lot. Yeah, so that money, I think around 17 there was during the wedding. Obviously, I just use it to pay vendors here and there to fix what wasn't completed here. And yeah, so expect to be broke after the wedding, and you will be fine. What matters is you are done with the wedding and all the bills. Yeah, so that's it for today, guys. I hope you learn a thing or two. Please do consider subscribing to this channel. On this channel, we discuss everything life, current affairs, life, how messy it is, or just whatever come up, and also make some games sometimes, especially when Goose is around. So that's enough for today. I will see you guys in my next video. Comment down below on what do you think are some of the unexpected things that people should prepare for during their weddings. Ciao ciao. Thank you so much for stopping by.